I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my series on exponential and logarithmic functions. Here we have 5 very interesting questions. I rate them at level 3, slightly difficult questions. These are the examples which relate exponential and logarithmic functions, and strategies adopted to solve them will help you to understand all the concepts in this unit. So the first two examples, we have two simultaneous equations, the exponential equations, which will be solved using logarithms. Then question number 3 is, when we have series of logarithms, how do we work with them? And question number 4, we have log to the base e, the natural log ln x involved. And question number 5 is an inequality with exponential equation. Now let us see one by one how to solve these questions. You can always pause the video, answer these questions, and then look into my suggestions. Now let us see how to solve this question. Solve x plus y times y to the power of y minus x equals to 1 and x plus y to the power of x minus y equals to 5. So let's begin with let's call them as our equation number 1 and 2. So we'll begin with equation 1, which is x plus y times 5 to the power of y minus x equals to 1. Taking log on this side, we'll take log to the base 5, since we see that the number 5 is being used in both the equations, right? So we get log to the base 5 of x plus y times 5 to the power of y minus x equals to log to the base 5 of 1. Now log to the base 5 of 1 is 0. Here we can use the product, means you could write it as a sum. So we get log to the base 5 of x plus y plus log to the base 5 of 5 to the power of y minus x equals to 0. Now log to the base 5 of 5 to the power of y minus x is y minus x. So we could write this as log to the base 5 of x plus y. Let me add one more step. Let me write this as y minus x times log to the base 5 of 5 equals to 0. Right. Now that is 1. So we get log to the base 5 of x plus y plus we can write this as minus of x minus y. So we'll take y minus common, rather write it as x minus y equals to 0, since log to the base 5 of 5 is 1. So that gives you one equation as x minus y equals to log to the base 5 of x plus y, correct? Let's call this as our equation number 3. Now let us also solve the second equation, taking log on both the sides. Let me do it in a different thing. So we get here x plus y to the power of x minus y equals to 5. Taking log, we get log to the base 5 of x plus y to the power of x minus y equals to log to the base 5 of 5, right? Now that is 1, and this is x minus y times log of the base 5 of x plus y equals to 1. So from here we can say that the x minus y is 1 over this, right? So we can write here x minus y equals to 1 over log of to the base 5 x plus y, correct? So that becomes our equation number 4. So from equation 3 and 4, we see that x minus y is log to the base 5 of x plus y. Here we see x minus y times log of 5x plus y is 1. Well, we can replace this with that and then get equation number 5, okay? So using 3 and 4, we could write, here we have x minus y as log 5. So we get basically log to the base 5 of x plus y times log to the base 5 of x plus y equals to 1. So that is the square of this. So that is to say log to the base 5 of x plus y whole square is equal to 1, or we get log to the base 5 of x plus y is equal to square root of 1. So we'll write plus and minus, which is plus or minus 1. So we get two values for x plus y. So we can get x plus y equals to 5 to the power of plus and minus 1. So we have two values here. Either we get 5 or we get 1 over 5. Correct? So let's call this as our equation number 5 and 6. So we get two values for x plus y. And we know that x minus y for us is equal to, we could use one of these expressions, equation 3, right? So we'll use equation 3 and equation 5 and 6 to find the value of x plus y, correct? Okay, so let's take one of them first. So we'll take x plus y equals to 5, and here we know x minus y equals to log to the base 5 of x plus y, right? So that gives us x minus y as log of 5 of 5, which is 1, right? So what we get here is x minus y equals to 1. So that gives you, let's say, equation number 7, right? Now, using these two equations, when you add these two equations, which is equation 5 and 7, so when you add equation 5 and 7, so as you can see, we get x plus y equals to 5 and x minus y equals to 1. So if I add them, I get 2x equals to 6, and that gives you x is equals to 6 by 2, which is 3. Right, so if x is 3, then what is y equals to? Y is 5 minus x. So y is 5 minus x, which is 5 minus 3 equals to 2. So one set of values which you get here is 3 and 2, right? So 3 and 2 becomes one of the solutions. So I should say solution 1. Now we can actually use the other value, which is 1 over 5. So in that case, we have x plus y equals to 1 over 5. And in that case, x minus y will be equals to log to the base 5 of 1 over 5. So which is log to the base 5 of 1 over 5, which is minus 1. So now we get x minus y as minus 1, right? And here we have x plus y as 1 over y. So if I add them again, so I get what? I get 2x equals to 1 over 5 minus 1, which is 5 minus 4 over 5, correct? So that gives you the value of x as equal to half of this, or minus 2 over 5, correct? So the value of x is 2 over 5. And now you can find the value of y as equal to 1 over 5 minus 2 over 5, or add this up, right? So we get the equation of, let me do it here. So what we just calculated is x is equals to minus 2 over 5. And we know, so we are actually working for the second solution. Let's make this like this. And we know that x minus y is minus 1. So we know x minus y is minus 1. So that means y is x plus 1, correct? Okay. So we get minus 2 over 5 plus 1. So that gives you minus 2 plus 5 over 5, which is 3 over 5. So the second solution which we get is minus 2 over 5 and 3 over 5. Is that clear to you? So that is how we are getting the solution for this particular equation. So we have two solutions here. So we have solution 1, which is the coordinate point 3, 2. And the other one is minus 2 over 5, 3 over 5. Is that clear to you, right? So So that's a very beautiful question. So I hope you understand the solution. So basically what we did was, using log to the base 5, we found two equations with x plus y and x minus y, and then we solved those equations out to get the values. So that is how you could solve this. I hope you find it interesting and useful. Feel free to write your comments, share your views. And in the next part, I'll provide you with the link. Rather, there's a link on this for the rest of the questions. So look into the solutions of the other questions by clicking at the link on this video. Thanks for your time and all the best.